listening to The Sizzle on Iron Skillet Radio and Iron Skillet Television.
So, no, I didn't have high expectations for him last year. I don't have high expectations for him this year because I know they have nothing to pick from. They're not drafting. They're not grabbing any good free agents. All the free agents that you could think of that were wide receivers are gone now. We're talking about Juju. He's gone. He went to the Chiefs. You're talking about Amari Cooper. He's gone. He went to the Browns. You got nobody else to pick up pretty much. They picked up what they could.
That's true.
See what happens.
So we're just looking at this situation, even though he was down there throwing with Colin Kaepernick. I don't understand that at all. Why he was doing that, I don't understand that. But the issue is with Justin Fields is that I look to see improvement of some sort. He got worse as the year went along. Got to the point that, and had he not been injured, I want to say Andy Dalton was out playing him. Dalton.
Okay, let me ask this question. If you're a veteran player who has an NFL contract, should you not be able to beat a rookie quarterback coming in?
Not the savior. If he did they not start Justin Fields?
No. They didn't. They started.
Well, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They didn't start.
How is that your savior?
Even when he was healthy, he couldn't win the starting job, and he should have been able to win the starting job. That job was hit for his to take. He didn't take it.
No, that job was Andy Dalton's from the day.
That's what they told him.
Everybody knew that.
That's what they told him, but they wanted Justin Fields. They wanted Justin Fields to take that job, and he just never did.
And I don't know if
he's going to be able to win this job.
Wait. Who wanted him to take? Who wanted him to be the starting quarterback?
It was for him. It was. Do you think they really thought they were going to win with Andy Dalton at quarterback? The Bears.
Yes, I do. Yes, I wholeheartedly believe that. That's why they got. That's how you get Andy Dalton there. In fact, look at who was behind both of them. I mean, you look at what you got there. You had two quarterbacks that were the same. You had one that wasn't. So which one of those three kids didn't fit into the equation?
So you mean just so if we bring in another veteran behind Justin Fields, we're not expecting him to win the job again. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying I don't even think it's going to be a competition this year. What Ryan Poles has showed you is that he's going to do everything he can to make sure that this young man is successful. Because ultimately, I say it again to you, Jay Sizzle, we've had this conversation before. If the Bears don't hit with, if you can't get Justin Fields, it's a wrap. Everybody's getting fired. It's a wrap. You can't go through
this a new regime. Everybody ain't getting fired if we don't hit this.
Let me tell you something. If Justin Fields doesn't hit, everybody's getting fired because that means then you got to get rid of Justin Fields, get a new quarterback, and if he doesn't hit, then everybody's out.
He's on a rookie contract.
Yeah,
he's on a rookie contract. They'll dump him out before they have to sign him for big money. So he's got to prove. Does he have to prove himself this year, or has he got the next year after this?
He's got next year. I'll give you that. But this year he's going to be playing, and they're going to be starting to formulate that offense around him.
Okay, we're going to see. So who's going to be the back? Is he going to be the starting QB, or who's going to be his backup then? Are we standing pat with what we got?
I think you've got to at this point. I think they're just standing pat with a lot. You fool around, they might cut the backup quarterback right now. The way the Bears are rolling, they're cutting everybody. Everybody's getting cut this year. And if you're not getting cut, you're getting traded.
That you could trim, they trimming it. They don't care.
We're going to hope that this receiving core of Mooney, St. Brown, and Pringle is going to do it for Justin Fields, because he couldn't seem to get it done with Allen Robinson. Are we going to say that all three of those wide receivers are they better players than Allen Robinson? Does he have a better wide receiver core to throw to this year than he had last year?
I don't know what Allen Robinson's issue was last year. It had to have been something else going on. That was not the Allen Robinson that we knew, whatever. I don't know if he was hurt on the side or it wasn't feeling it, wasn't in him. We all can say that. We've seen him play. We saw what he did or could do even when he was hurt, pretty much. I don't know what that was last year. Was there a bad connection? who knows? But you can't get any worse.
Well, let me ask you this question, Rich, as we're talking about this. If you get, like the Rams just signed Allen Robinson, the third, does he supplement a Robert Woods where you have the ability to trade him to Tennessee? Or do you keep Robert Woods around? Because one thing we know about Allen Robinson, he's not a speedster. He's a good route runner, but he's not a speedster. And after what I saw last season, it looks like he may have even lost a little bit of the speed he had before. So was that a good move that LA made by picking up Allen Robinson and then shipping out Woods?
Well, Robinson's healthier than Woods. We don't know what Woods is going to come back as. What did he tear his ACL or Achilles? Mm-hmm. He had a major injury. I don't remember exactly what, but that was major. Mm-hmm. Out. And when is he going to come back? Is he going to be week 1 ready? Probably not. So, I mean, for longevity purposes, because you've got 2 of your receivers. You don't know what Odell Beckham's going to look like when he returns, if he returns.
Is he returning anytime soon? I mean, he tore his MCL, ACL in the Super Bowl. That's
Super Bowl, right?
That's not, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, doesn't seem like a long enough time for him to heal and be ready. Maybe by the playoffs.
I don't think so. But right now, with Allen Robinson, he, on the books, unless there's something that was not disclosed, he should be healthy and good to go from week 1 for them. So at this point, I'll take one healthy receiver over 2 limping ones all day.
Well, I don't know. I know a lot of people are giving the trade for Robert Woods an A, saying that Tennessee got a value in getting Woods and dumping off Julio Jones, which for some reason is a topic for Green Bay fans. Hey, just bring in Julio Jones and don't even worry about Devontae Adams, because don't nobody care about you leading the league in catches and being the greatest receiver in the league. Don't nobody care. Nobody cares at all. I don't.
Well, you've got to put somebody in the receiving position.
Mm-hmm. Somebody.
And like you said, so Juju's gone, Amari Cooper's gone, Robert Woods is gone, Allen Robinson's gone. Who you got? Who's still available that's worth talking about? Is Julio even worth talking about, or is it just a name that you're throwing a literal Hail Mary to, hoping that he's just got a little bit left in the tank just to get you through the year? Is there anything deep enough in the draft for you to pick up and be ready to go and say, you're my wide receiver 1 right now? Does that exist?
Do they need a name up in Green Bay to be wide receiver 1? Didn't the quarterback just win the MVP?
Mm-hmm. Well, he still got to throw the ball to somebody.
But did he just win the MVP though? I mean, isn't he the guy that makes wide receivers? Because you have a lot of people saying if it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams wouldn't be who he was. Nobody would ever know who Jordy Nelson was. Nobody would ever, you know what I'm saying? No, Graham, when he was up there, nobody would know who that was if it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers. So
don't use Graham.
I'm saying, hey, Graham before,
and after that,
Graham before the Chicago Bears, Graham.
No.
Graham before the Chicago Packers, Graham.
No, negative. No, he was garbage.
So
garbage there.
So
he was garbage in Seattle. He actually looked better in Chicago than he did with Seattle and Green Bay combined. But his bread and butter was with Drew Brees.
So are we looking at, does Aaron Rodgers need that help up there?
Yeah.
Can he make any wide receiver group look good?
Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to run for touchdowns and things like that? No, he's got to throw the ball. He's got to throw the ball to somebody.
He's the best physical, gifted quarterback in the league. I mean, nobody throws the ball like Aaron Rodgers does off all these different type of angles, put it in places. Don't say Patrick Mahomes, because he can't do it consistently. He can't do it consistently.
But
so Aaron Rodgers,
what connection?
But
are you
doesn't
quarterbacks
quarterbacks make a difference though? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're the MVP, it makes a difference.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Iron Skillet Sports. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Iron